Hey, Mrparka here to review one from MVD. This is Camp Blood First Slaughter, aka Camp Blood 3. And you know what, I must say, I never saw Camp Blood 1 and 2, so hopefully that doesn't, impair my judgment of this movie, but I can't see it really impairing that much. Anyways, Camp Blood is obviously inspired by Camp Crystal Lake, Camp Blood, Friday the 13th, you get the point. Going to Camp Blood, ain't you? And that line's even in this movie. There's nothing this movie has to offer that you haven't seen already. It basically follows a group of teens who've gone missing, and they're supposed to document looking for an urban legend killer. They take all these cameras. Everybody has a camera. Cameras must have been on sale or something. There's like 30 different cameras in here. Even the killer's wearing a camera on his head. It's quite ridiculous at the point. All the characters are pretty default, generic, stupid people that you really don't care about or could never see really being that stupid. So essentially what happens is they get hacked and slashed in cheap detail. There's not many special effects. They got like that fake kind of blade that divots in and whatnot, and that's not too bad looking, just some bloods thrown around, but they use these really crappy digital effects that are horrible, and they're unneeded, and they really kind of suck the zest of fun from the movie, if you ask me. I mean, this movie kind of loses appeal to me because it's like, a shot on video movie with like really cheap but fun effects, isn't there? This movie doesn't really, it loses it when it kind of loses that element. It feels like it should be a shot on video movie made like 30 years ago, but it doesn't have the fact that it's like on digital and it's just has these really like crappy digital effects added to it. Really just kills it for me, because I mean there's nice locations like a houseboat and stuff like that, so they had at least access to nice locations and some money, it seems, but it's just so generic. I mean, the camera angles are generic, even most of them are point of view, so you feel like there's also the people talking about the killers and stuff. So basically you get Blair Witch and Friday the 13th like cheapy knockoffs. I can't really say much, like the effects are so crap. The killer's mask is cool. I enjoyed the killer's mask, but you see his eyes underneath. It's supposed to be people's skin and whatnot. The twist, you'll pretty much guess a big chunk of the twist, if not the entire thing. There's a little bit you probably won't get. Then again, maybe I'm lost because I haven't seen the first two movies, but I probably won't be going back to the first two movies after this one. Obviously, I don't want to sound like a complete jerk, but I was not a fan of this movie. It's directed by one half of the team, the brothers that directed, Cannibal Campout and Wood Chipper Massacre, pretty famous, I believe that they did both of those, pretty famous brothers, Polonia brothers, I believe it's pronounced, but didn't have much in this movie going for it. It just felt like everything had been done before and they didn't do it better than the previous people. The digital effects are awful. The acting's not very great either. I just don't really see a movie, the reason for this existing. It's just kind of, people die most of the time, it's just blood from their mouths and then a digital effect or something popping in and out. I mean, there's just like even characters like straight, the red herring character from like Friday the 13th, Ralph. He's essentially just some guy's doing an impression of Ralph, just doing it not as good. I mean, I've seen it done in like homage or parody, but this one doesn't seem like a homage or parody to me. It seems like a very bad love letter. But that is Camp Blood First Slaughter. I would steer clear of this one. Just too many slasher movies as it is, let alone really generic ones like this. I'm Mrparka. Have a good one.